Happy Coffee Talk Monday. Dr. Michelle coming at you. Today I want to talk about kind of an interesting phenomenon that's been happening over the last year, as if there's not enough of those, right? Interesting things going on the past year. So many. But I want to talk about one more that you may not quite be aware of. We're aware of COVID and many of the implications of COVID, right? Like working from home, school from home, no sports, not a lot of music going on. And this has created a lot of challenges financially. I think we're all well aware of the social isolation. There's many. Fear of the unknown. There's so many. But in my practice, I have been realizing just how deep it goes, the challenges, particularly for kids. I've known the whole year kids are struggling. I've been working with them, I've been talking to them. I get the depth of the struggle. But there's a deeper level of struggle. Kids, maybe for the first time since I've been doing this work, have really been struggling with their identity. Let me explain. Kids have struggled with their identity, but it's not really a conscious thing. It's never really been that big of a deal. And the struggle with identity has usually been because they themselves have been so enmeshed in their music, their sport, whatever it is that they do, that becomes problematic. However, now there is a new level of identity struggle. Again, one that I've never seen in my 20 years with kids who are 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's a whole new ballgame. And I'm having some very interesting conversations with kids around who they are. I'm having some interesting conversations around culture. And I love it. But it's just so odd to think about how I've never had this level of conversation with them before. And it's not because I'm not open to it. And it's not because it's not there, but here's what I think happened. Kids were largely confronted with themselves for a year. Who am I? What am I doing? And usually when that is sort of covered up with going, being with friends, being at school, being in my performance, athletic, music, they haven't had the opportunity to stop and think. But fortunately or unfortunately, due to COVID, they've had the opportunity to think for some of them, probably think much deeper than they ever wanted to. But it's been interesting and great. I love that I'm able to have these conversations at this level with young kids. I think it's critically important that they have the opportunity to figure out who they are outside of whatever they do for performance. Because on a day-to-day, daily, normal basis, they haven't. And I'm glad to be helping them through that. So right now, the work is taking a little bit longer than usual because we are going deeper, we are going further, we are really digging in. And I think that it's a really powerful, impactful thing of COVID right now. So I just wanted you to be aware that while you see the stuff that's going on the surface, or you hear something that your child is talking about in terms of, the social isolation, not being with their friends, just know there's deeper right now. Again, deeper where I don't feel like that deeper has been showing up in this capacity. But it's an opportunity for us, opportunity for me, an opportunity for you as an adult to do something different, to help them really think about who they are aside from being a student, being an athlete. Interesting times. I hope you have a great week. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. This is Dr. Michelle. Take care, and I will talk to you again next week.